Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Today we're going to continue working on those cylinders. Okay. Last class we covered lateral area and surface area. Okay. Today we're still doing cylinders, but today we're going to cover volume. Okay. Remember, area with your answer is always the square. With volume, it's always cubed. Okay. So here we have our cylinder. Remember, our radius, our height. Okay, our height is how tall it is. Our radius is how far is it from the center to the edge. The equation we're going to use today is volume, okay, or V equals pi r squared times height. Okay, very, very simple equation, okay? So for example, if our radius in this cylinder, okay, if the radius is 4 and our height is 8, okay, it's all centimeters. We can actually plug in this equation to solve for this cylinder, okay? So we say V, or volume, equals pi r, because remember, our equation is r, which in this case is 4, square, times our height, which is 8. Okay? So notice that we have a square, so we can do 4 times 4, okay, which is 16. So we have V equals pi times 16 times 8. Okay. Again, you can plug it in all to the calculator. Okay. Which in this case is 16 times 8 times pi. If you don't have pi on yours, okay, again, you can use 3.14 as pi. Okay. I actually plugged in pi exactly in there. So it gave me 4. So the volume equals, once I plug it all in, 402.123, so on, so on, and so on. All we really need is 1 after the decimal point, okay? So notice that the 2 makes the 1 stay at 1. So therefore the volume equals 402.1 centimeters cubed, okay? Because we're looking for volume. Remember, volume and mass is cubed. Lateral area, surface area, and just plain area is all square. Okay? All right, let's do one more. Just do a little recap, okay? Just so you guys can get the hang of it. This time our cylinder is gonna have a diameter, okay? A diameter of 12 yards, okay? And it has a height of 14 yards, okay? Remember, diameter, it's a full thing of, it's twice as much as the radius, okay? So if we cut that in half, that 12, okay, to make it into a radius instead of a diameter, the radius is 6. So radius equals 6 yards, okay, because we cut the diameter in half. So that one no longer works. All we really need is the radius and the height. Now that we have both in there, again, we can write our equation. V equals pi r squared times height. So we say the volume of pi r squared, which remember r is 6, 6 squared times height, which is 14. Always get rid of the square first. Okay, so we have V equals pi 6 times 6. Okay, so that's what the square is saying. You're doing 6 times 6, which is 36 times 14. Okay, again, all you have to do is plug it into a calculator just to get your answer. Remember, we're only looking for one number after the decimal point. So in this case, we have 36 times 14 times pi, which is 1,583.362 and so on. Remember, we only need one after the decimal point. So if 36 becomes a 4, okay, a 40, which is 4, because you don't need the 0. Yards, because we're dealing with yards, cube. And that's it. We are done. All right, guys, make sure you write it down, okay? Remember, we look for the radius, we use the height, okay? I should have started with this, which was our objective, okay? Our objective for today was obviously to find the volume or use the equation, or at least know how to use the equation to find the volume of the cylinder, okay? That was our main objective, which we did. We used the equation to find the volume of a first cylinder, okay? And then we used it again, the equation, to find the volume for our second cylinder, which was our objective, right? Which was in order to find the volume of the cylinder. All right, guys. So here's your assignment for today, okay? You guys are gonna do something similar to this. Obviously, I'm only gonna give you the radius and the height. I'm not really gonna draw them out there for the purpose of saving time and marker, okay? All I'm gonna give you is the key words, which for number 1, okay? Your radius is 5 centimeters. Your height is 12 centimeters, okay? Number 2, you have a diameter of 18 inches and a height of 6 inches, okay? Let's do one more just so you guys can really get the practice of it, okay? You guys are gonna do one more, which is number 3. The radius is 12 inches and the height is 5 inches, okay? All right, so there's 3 problems on the board. Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video, and I'll be here waiting for your email.